Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, carrying you through December 31st, 2023 through January the 7th, 2024 for the beautiful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. If you are on TikTok, please go follow me over there at Marvelous Madame Tarot. And let's go ahead and get started. Wow, that came out quick. But I'm putting it back because I did not ask for them yet, Spirit. This is for Leo. Happy New Year, guys. Oh my. 8 of Cups. Gee. There's that page of cups that came out. All right, who is this? It looks like we got the 9, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Leo, I have been on you guys too because your energy is contradicting. And this reading is talking about, and let me get the rest of the cards, but walking away from something that no longer serves you is an energy that we're leading with. Heart place is in my heart, I am really the single man or single woman. I want to be by myself. I am walking away from something that no longer serves me. However, there is someone or somebody, another energy here that's about an apology. An apology. I don't like this. The bottom of the deck in the past, we had the 9 of Swords. And the top of the deck, I am looking at the 5 of Swords. There is no communication here about the intentions. There is no talking. Okay? And this is not the 5, it's the 4 of Swords. I apologize. I want to be alone. I want to be by myself. 8 of Cups. I am walking away from what no longer serves me. While I'm doing that, I am reveling in the fact that I want to focus on Leo. You to them or them to you, Leo. All right, let's keep moving. And I don't want to necessarily be bothered. I kind of want to be selfish. I want to focus on Leo. What makes Leo happy? Now, Leo, this normally isn't your thing. You know, you love your partners. You love your attention. You love your validation. You like your beautiful partners. You know, you're attracted to a certain type. You like all that shit. But you have been quietly thinking about how what this is predicting is you're going to tell this to somebody. I'm just going to tell you. And you're going to apologize because you really don't want a relationship. Now, I'm on you guys. I got several, and I'm not arguing with nobody in this reading in this new year. Just hear me out. This is Marv speaking. Hear me out. I have several Leo clients in my arsenal that I spiritually advise and read. And one of the biggest things is feeling something and not wanting to say something because you don't want to be the bad guy. You do a disservice to the individual who you are walking away from if you do not want to be honest. If you're only honest out of duty, someone is still going to end up hurt. You don't want a relationship with this individual. This situation has kept you up at night and it is giving you anxiety. Now, this page of cups is saying that you are fond of this individual. You're not in love, but you're fond of them. You like the attention and everything's cool. You like hanging out, but you don't want a relationship. You don't. In the heart, you are a single Leo. And let me tell you about single Leos right now. That don't mean you single. That just means you don't want a relationship. You want to be free to do what the hell you gonna do with who you gonna do it with when you gonna do it. You ain't missing no suitors, honeys. Okay? You guys got plenty of folks up in your face, depending on your blend. Caveat, depending on your blend, meaning your zodiac blend. There is 30, what did I was telling the client today? There are let's see, 31 shades of zodiac, meaning that there's 31 shades of Leo, meaning that every Leo that was born between 0 and 29 degrees. There is no 30 degrees. So between 0, I guess that's 30. Is it 31? I guess that technically is 30 because there's no 30 degrees. It stops at 29, right? So 30 degrees of Leo. So there's many different Leos. That's your blend. Whether you're 5 degrees, whether you're 27 degrees, every one of them degrees means something different. Your Sabian symbol is going to be different based upon, the degrees of your Leo. That's what's going to make you different. All right. You want to give an apology to someone. You don't want this, Leo. Why is this here? Let's clarify, and then I'm going to, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to clarify. I may have to do a double clarification. All right. Yep. You're spiritually connected. Wow. Judgment to the lovers. You're spiritually connected to someone else. That's why. Yep. To the 8 of Cups. Yep. You walked away from a lover in the past. I'm so tired of y'all. You know that. So wait, and then the Page of Swords came out, guys. Look at this. The Page of Swords came out too. Okay, so you had a bad falling out with someone. Let me take a sip. Hold on, because you know what? All right. So you want to walk away from this person, but let's talk about this person from the past. You are spiritually connected to a person in the past, Leo. You're not over this person. You went through a lot of judgment over the situation. You are not quite over it. You missed that person. You walked away from that individual as well. And there was a lot of lessons. And for some of you, you want that person back. You missed that person, but you're not quite ready. You're still kind of enjoying being single. Others of you met this person. That's this Page of Cups person in the main energy. You want to deliver an apology. This person could be younger than you, and you could have just been messing with this person for fronts. Bottom of the clarifying deck is the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you, top of the clarifying deck is the Two of Pentacles. Let's pause that for a second. This individual in present energy that is coming up as the Page of Cups that you need to deliver this apology to is younger than you. Not on the same playing field as you. You are definitely the dominant one in this situation, Leo. And you know damn well you don't want to be with this person. You're not ready necessarily to be with anybody. You just want to focus on the lessons that you learn. And it could be for some of you that you're noticing in the new person that they have a lot of similarities from the last person. Or some of you guys are still learning the lessons of that last situation and you need to take your time and be single. I know it's so hard when you got folks busting down your door, collective, and you just like, listen. I know this is a very fire sign energy. Well, they giving it, I'm going to take it. That's dangerous. How many times have I been talking to my brother about that? All 3 of my brothers are Leo, so I got varying degrees. Trust me. Mother's a Leo moon. Had a lot of clients. If y'all listening, y'all know who y'all is. Shout out to Miss Angel. Shout out to Miss Stella. A lot of you guys, I tell you all the time. Every one of you guys, I felt sorry for somebody. Oh, Marv, I just don't want to be mean. And, or you find reasons to be with a person and you feel sorry for them. Guys, this is not a way to be in a relationship with folk. Okay. All right. I'm done shouting out my fan, my well, not my fans, but my client base. There's a whole lot of more of you too. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Listen, it's time to really embrace the lessons of the past. All right? Finish the lessons of the past. You're going to have to tell this person that it's time to go. You're spiritually connected with someone from the past. I don't care how long it was. You're not over it yet. Stop looking at your life as, well, it's been, a year. But if you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, there's a lesson that's not being incorporated, then you're not accepting it. So you're going to do the same thing over and over again with every person until you learn that damn lesson that the judgment was trying to teach you. Now, if this is in reverse, that's fine. All I'm saying is that it is time, guys, to tell this Page of Cups person that it's chuck them the deuces, because you really, in your heart, need to just focus on Leo right now. I know you're irresistible. All of you guys are. But it's time to cut this person loose. And you're thinking about it. So I'm happy that it came up in your energy. All right. Nothing remains in the main energy. Clarifying energy, though, does have two major arcana, which is the Judgment and the Lovers. Some of you guys was going to marry that past person. You wanted to marry that past person. Deep spiritual connection. Maybe they had multiple choices in love. Maybe there was some fidelity issues. It could have been a child involved, either you to them or them to you. You guys moved in together, talked about moving in together, talked about getting married. There was a money issue with this past person as well. I mean, this past person can be their own damn reading it to themselves. I mean, gee. But something ended up happening and that relationship is now over. You had to walk away, but I tell you guys all the time on my channel, if you've been rocking with Miss Mar from the beginning, I do not, guys, look at a 8 of Cups as a full-blown damn breakup card. You stacked up 8 cups and you just took a break. Now, in that break, you're entitled to go and live your life, but, at you have to, everything is fine within moderation and balance. You shouldn't stay single too long, but you also shouldn't be in serial relationships where you're in this situation and you have to tell somebody. And you can make up 1,000,001 excuses. You ain't tall enough. You ain't old enough. You don't make. Deep down inside, this person from the past is just the person that has your damn heart. And you need to deal with that. If you and this past person are not going to get back together, you like, Marv, that's a wrap. But you still holding on to it. And if you're not holding on to that person, you're holding on to the hurt that they caused you. So how the hell you going to move on if every single time a person comes in and even resembles what the last person did, you ready to put them out your house? This is real talk. You ready to get rid of them? All right. I am going to actually clarify this Page of Cups person in main energy because I want to know who they is. And I want to know, like, before I end this reading, I want to know, like, a little bit more about who they are. Spirit, who is this Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups here?
Hang on.
Not you, Siri. Not you. Thank you. Thank you, Siri.
I didn't get that.
Thank
You're
you. Welcome. Okay. She be gang banging, guys. I swear she do. Thank you, Spirit. See? Here we go again. Oh my God. Are you serious? No, Spirit. Give me something else. Wheel of Fortune to the Lovers to the 8 of Cups. Do you see what I'm saying? It's the same. It's saying the same thing. I just shuffled this deck. So this person is somebody who you also could have a connection with. Come on, guys. I'm still feeling my first story. I feel like you could have been feeling good. The wheel turned. But this person also, I'm going to tell you, this person also has a deep connection with somebody else too. You guys both could be rebounding. They just got out of something too. If it is understood between you and this person that, you know, you both are rebounding. It's still a dangerous game, but nothing. This, you guys need to discuss this. They just broke up with this person too. I'm going to try one more time. They just broke up with somebody as well. But I still feel like they're going to be devastated by this. Who is this Page of Cups person? Spirit, thank you. All right, so they're hella passionate about you. That's for sure. King of Wands. Yeah. They're the wounded warrior. So that's even going with this Nine of Wands. They've either been through this with you or they've been through this with this other person, to the Queen of Cups. So again, I'm feeling like this person has their own damn baggage. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. They were in a relationship with someone. They moved in with that person or tried to make it work. You guys' stories are the same. Top of the deck, Ten of Swords. All right, I'm wrapping this up. Let's wrap it. What's looking back at me? The Hierophant. Thank you. Page of Swords still coming in at the bottom. All right. I'm not going to make it more complicated. The story is the same. Leo, you need to put this person out of their misery or be by yourself. Whatever the circumstances are, in your heart, you are a Nine of Pentacles. It's time that you really focus on you. This person that you're connecting with will be devastated, but they should understand. They should take it well, a little bit well, than I think they'll take it, because they're equally rebounding too. They may be in infatuation. You guys' stories are similar, except the Leos that I'm talking to, you guys had a longer history with this person. They could have been in a relationship with a person where they were like living with them or something like that. But Leo, for you, I feel like this was like marriage, kids, proposals. Like it could be a complicated tale. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for you, you guys are in a position where you need to spend some time by yourself. I do see that you're going to be telling this individual this. There's going to be a conversation about this, and either I'm going to split it. Some of you guys, after a separation from the ex-lover, you're going to be going back to that person. Others of you guys are going to remain single and continue to deal with your judgment and the lessons that need to be incorporated since that person has been gone, and stay single and see what you want to see. I'm not saying that this Page of Cups person is a bad person. You just don't want a committed relationship with them right now. You don't want that because you're still, again, dealing with this past person and the repercussions mentally and physically that has those scars that have been laid upon you. So if this is resonating just a little bit, please just re-examine who these people are that you're seeing. I try to tell you guys all the time, just to be honest, please don't take a person's love and likeness and think that repetition is not enough to make a person fall in love, because repetition and time and space and spending time are exactly the things that make people fall in love. Don't think that my love that's growing for you is going to stop by you saying, hey, wait a minute. Hey, remember, Marv, we're not in a relationship. Emotions don't work like that. My love valve, shout out to Moon. I ain't seen her in a while on YouTube. She used to say that. I think it was Moon Child Tarot. She used to talk about the love valve. Anyway, let me finish. A person's emotions is not on some type of damn timeline where as soon as you say, hey, I don't want a relationship, boom, everything cut off. Or you're constantly reminding this person, thinking that you're doing them a service. No, guys, the best way is just to abstain, to disengage. And I know for a fire sign, that sounds like, what, I'm not supposed to live my life? Yeah, you are supposed to live your life. You just have to live your life in a way where because you're living your life for yourself. But when you join forces with another person, now it's about you two. So you have to speak to them in the language that they can understand. You can't press forward pushing your agenda and think that someone else is going to just stop loving you or not fall in love with you as great as you are, Leo Collective, just because it, it doesn't fit, or you want someone to like love you within these parameters. Love is too big for that. So I think that you guys are both in the same situation. But I'm going to get off my soapbox right now, and I'm going to end it there. I think the best way to name this is just that you're going to have to really break the truth to this person. And the truth is that you want to be by yourself. You want to be alone. And I think that this has become a little too much for you to handle. And you're probably going to explain to them it's not you, it's me. Anyway, like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Leo, is always a blast breaking down your crazy energy. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. I'll see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.